Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to another night of the variety show with Dean and Mary Ellen. And tonight we're celebrating Dean's birthday.
Oh my gosh, Marilyn, I'm so blind. I didn't even look at that.
You didn't
I'm
see
sorry.
it on my head?
I did, and I just didn't even read it. I'm sorry. I'm
Is it
so
backwards?
No, yeah, it's backwards, but I'm
Oh.
the elephant in the room person, so thank you.
Hi, Carol. Welcome in.
Hi, Carol.
Tomorrow's Dean's birthday, but we're celebrating it today. Hi, Nick.
Hi,
Welcome
Nick.
in. And Scott and Michelle.
Michelle, thank you,
I
Michelle.
feel like Romper Room, and I see Michelle,
Ah,
and I
yes.
see Carol.
She never saw me. I
I never
saw
watched it. I would just see, people making fun of it.
her.
Here's Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, the romper room lady would never see a dean, period. So I waited, as a little child for
Oh,
her.
I'm sorry. Did that kind of
I,
scar you?
yeah, all the years of inferiority and insecurity came from romper room.
And I'm sure that she named out Bob because Bob's an
Every
easy one.
every week.
You're like, how do you do that, Bob?
She didn't even say Bob. She said Epcot Bob.
She could see into the future.
She's amazing.
She
Thank
is.
you, Michelle. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
What? That she never. Oh, Michelle. It's a really small one. Like, I thought I had a big one, and when I pulled it, I'm like, "Man, that's really not very." I'll pull it
Oh,
towards the front.
that's very nice of you. Hi, Gloria.
Well, Dean is 12 days older than I am, so
That's right.
he'll
We're
always be older than I am.
always.
Hi, Jason. Welcome in.
Is Jason there too? Hi,
Welcome,
Jason and
Gloria.
Gloria.
Okay,
All
who
right.
won Amy's trivia? I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
first once. I got the answer first once.
What?
Yeah, once.
That's not easy in her.
Not overall, but first once. I
She
know
has.
because my internet's not fast.
It's like going on Jeopardy. It's near impossible.
I know. Mary Ellen, you should turn it around so it's not okay. Is that what I have to do?
Can you do that? Oh, sure. Why not? There it is.
Is
Oh
that
my goodness. That's yes.
okay? We needed you to come on, Nick, and point it out to me.
Thank you, Nick.
What would I be without Nick?
What would we all be without Nick?
Dean and I have been talking, and Rachel. Rachel's a font of knowledge about doing some
Yes.
different things on this show. I'm not going to do it this week, but in the next, I don't know, few weeks, we're going to add a little game component to it. We're not going to do what some other channels are doing right now because I don't want people to think that I'm imitating them, and it's not even going to be close to the same games. But it does get taxing for me every week to do these shows. It takes over an hour each show.
Right.
So what playing a game fills in the time and it doesn't take up as much as my time. And it won't be for the whole show, but maybe half of it. Okay, welcome in everybody. And celebrating Dean's birthday. It's tomorrow, but
Tomorrow.
you
May
know,
Day. I am a May Day child, and if you want to know an interesting fact, on the day I was born, which was, I'll just say it, 1960, Francis Gary Powers, if you're familiar with, was flying over Russia, gathering secrets, and was shot down and captured by the Russians. So that's what happened on my birthday.
and you've always remembered that.
Ever since I was born, I cried.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm I'm like impressed.
Yeah, they said, "Why are you crying? Because you were born?" No, because of Francis Gary Powers.
Wow.
Oh, may I
Okay.
also offer congratulations to Bob, who is a grandpa for the third time. Uh,
Yay,
yeah,
Bob.
His daughter had Sarah May, 9 pounds 2 ounces. Was quite the ordeal. And congratulations to Bob and his daughter Amy, especially in their family.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Bob. Um, yeah, Carol said it's your birthday here then.
Oh, right,
Oh,
right.
that's right.
Thanks, Jason.
I guess you're not coming on, Rachel.
She said she would maybe later.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not doing a very good job of paying attention.
that's all right.
Bob and Amy and family. That's so nice.
Yeah.
All right. Uh also, Dean's been very, very busy. He's a very busy man. He's putting together a gazebo, right, Dean?
Yeah, it's coming in the next few days, hopefully, and yes.
So I am going to finish his bracket challenge at the end of this show from Best Actor so that he doesn't have to worry about going on Saturday night and finishing it so he can finish his gazebo.
Yeah, thank you,
Hey,
Mary Ellen.
Keith.
Hi, Keith, and hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Oh,
Thanks, Amy. Thank you, everybody.
I think what 65 is the new 45 or something like
Absolutely. I don't feel a day over
that. New 50.
50.
uh, I need to get more creative with my AI thumbnails, but I thought this one was funny. Okay, how well do you know Disney? How many years was the genie stuck in Aladdin's lamp? You know, he says it so quickly. If you're not really paying attention, you don't really think about it.
Rachel.
My husband and I put together a small shed one year, 90-degree. Ugh.
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
You too, not a day over.
And you're not. Okay, Michelle's guess was my guess too. I honestly
400.
was going to say 400. I'm not lying.
And Keith said he's only 1 year behind
Oh,
you.
wow, really? I never would have guessed that.
You don't look a day over 50 either, Keith.
10,000. Wow. That's a long
10,000
time.
says Amy. 1,000 says Jason. Carol says 10,000. Rachel says 300.
Well, I see 3 of one of the same answer, so I'm going to assume that's it, but I was definitely 400.
Keith says 1,000. He says it so quickly. 10,000 years will give
Oh,
you such a
man.
kick in the neck.
That is so good, Nick.
You're
That
right, Nick.
that rings a bell.
10,000 years. Scott says
Interesting.
10,000 years.
Nice.
Scott and Steve will be on next week. If you don't have a volleyball game, Scott. Oh, Nick seems to have a quote. Yes,
Yeah,
he does.
that's good.
And that's the thing. As soon as he comes out of the lamp, he says that. And so you're like kind of like enamored seeing him come out of the lamp and you're not paying really attention to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yes. I really miss him.
So good.
I think he would have won Best Actor.
Mhm.
Thumper teaches Bambi a word. What is it?
I know this one.
See, I didn't. I was thinking something else, and then I was like, "Oops, okay." Now
We used it back when I was going to a school, and a group of friends were talking about what happens when you fall in love, and that word was the word you felt, and I'm not saying it to give everybody else a chance. Oh, okay, I'm wrong. Carol's definitely right. I mean, that's got to be
that's
it.
what I thought, Carol.
Okay.
Twitter
Okay.
patter.
Amy is close, but that's not quite it.
Okay, I'm sorry, but you're all wrong.
Okay.
Glorious was bird,
But Amy's close. I
bird and
believe.
flower.
I want to give the answer if nobody else does though.
Well, I think you could safely
Okay.
do that.
Would you want it now?
Yeah.
I believe it's Twitter pated.
Thumper said that.
Thumper. Maybe it wasn't
He's a
Thumper.
baby. He's like a little toddler.
Well, Flower then. I
Welcome
remember
in, Kay. She said no clue.
I must
Pity
be off.
harder, says Scott.
Okay, well, where did Twitter pated come
I
from?
don't know. Was that a meme?
I'm looking it up.
Oh, well, then you're going to know the answer.
No, I'm looking up where it came from. Well,
The answer's bird. So Gloria was right.
bird. Okay.
And to be fair, when I looked at this question and before I saw the answer, I said flower also, which is what Carol and Nick. I thought his first word was flower, but isn't the skunk's name is Flower?
Oh yeah, right.
So then I'm so confused. Mess as in cleanup. Oh, well, they said his first word was bird.
Yeah, bird. That rings a bell.
He doesn't to me. Who are the darlings? I put all these different movies up there because it's definitely related to a movie. But I didn't want to give the movie away, so I just put multiple movies on there. So don't think that there's a clue in here somewhere. It's just random movies.
Who are the darlings? I know who the darlings are.
You do?
I said I knew the last answer too.
I know. And you went like this, like right away. And I'm like,
but I do know this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Kay.
So Rachel says Peter Pan visits them, and so does Amy.
Oh my gosh.
Children and Peter Pan, says Gloria.
I'm wrong again.
I kind of felt like you were.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't want to say it, but
I thought it was from 101 Dalmatians.
Andy Griffith Show and Peter Pan.
Oh, was the darlings on there?
Yes, Nick. That was the first thing I thought of. And I'm like, okay, this picture doesn't show the darlings that I'm thinking of. That's exactly right. They are the darlings. Yes.
Dean. I think I'm going to get a lot of. Geez, Dean.
Why? What did you think?
101 Dalmatians.
Oh.
I'm not even good at that, Lisa. Honestly.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, welcome to Dean's birthday show.
Yeah, thank you.
So yes, it's the children and Peter Pan, Wendy, John, and Michael.
Darling.
But to be fair, it is also on the Andy Griffith Show, and they were a musical group that they would run into occasionally called the Darlings. Although with their accent, they call it the Darlings, you know.
Oh.
That is the wrong Ghostbusters film up there. We don't talk about that one. I just grabbed a group of films. I didn't want to give it away. Everybody saying hi. Yes, the Darlings on the Andy Griffith Show. They had little North or South Carolina accent. I don't know which.
So what's the lesson? How well do you know your Disney? Apparently not very well.
She said you know way more than she does, so don't stress.
I don't know about that.
All right. Here's our topic, our discussion of the night. What do you think about Universal building a theme park in Bedford, England? It's completed in 2031. It is said to have James Bond, Paddington, and Lord of the Rings.
Ooh.
Now, that would be cool. If what they're saying is true, Dean, are we going to see a picture of the finished gazebo?
Most certainly. I'll take a picture before and after. How about that? We just had the patio put.
No, I'm not saying why not? I'm just saying, what do you think about, to me, more I'm asking is the themes, James Bond, Paddington, and Lord of the Rings. I mean, I think it's great that Universal's expanding. I'm not questioning their expansion. I'm questioning, do you like, I should have worded it differently. Do you like the lands or the different sections that they're doing?
They sound great. I just will say, having been to London and having been to Paris and knowing the challenges they had putting in Disney there, it's going to be a battle. I mean, because there's a style, right? And I don't think this is that style. It's history, two, three, 500-year-old buildings, you know. But I think that,
Universe love with themes of Bond. I so you mean it's not going to fit in with the ambiance
I
in the
mean,
surrounding?
it doesn't fit in with London as I see it, but then again, it says Bedford. I don't know where that is in England, and I love the idea of James Bond and Lord of the Rings, so that would be cool.
Hey Carol, where is Bedford compared to London?
Hmm.
I wonder about the weather for a theme park. Sounds cool. Yeah, well, France has it too, and it seems to me that weather is really iffy. Uh,
Yeah, it is.
when Cy goes, she's had all kinds of weather, hot weather, cold weather, rainy weather. Yeah,
How
I
could they not?
know. I don't
Yeah,
know. That was the kind of discussion I was thinking about, is why would they not do Harry Potter?
since they've
Uh,
already done it and they know what
they're
they're
right
doing.
there.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to get to England than it is to see the real Lord of the Rings sites in New Zealand. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I don't I can't help but think that they won't have. It's 46 miles from London.
Okay. I don't know how they get land there. It seems like their land is well used.
I feel now that Universal is being kind of like more endearing to people's imagination and these different lands than Disney is at this point. That they're adding different things to their parks that, I mean, we Disney people are really, psyched about. Like that's stuff that we they don't have here in America. I mean, people would go over there just to see Paddington, Lord of the Rings, even James Bond. And I have to think that they'll do Harry Potter. That's just too England.
England.
Yeah, I think it will be too. It's going to be a long time, 6 years before it's ready, but I
Wow.
mean, it could go by like that. Who knows? But uh, yes, you do have lots of Harry Potter things, 9 3/4, and you know, um, that's why I would think. So the Universal in California has Harry Potter too, right?
Hmm.
Because Adam the Woo was just there, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he was at Harry Potter.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, and did you see his Adam the Woo a couple days ago? Ran into a red carpet event and
Yes.
saw Ron Howard and
Yeah.
Harrison Ford and Steven Spielberg and George
Yeah.
Lucas, and just by accident.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy. And he had just said at lunch, hour and a half earlier, I hope someday I can see Harrison Ford in person. And here he comes walking down the red carpet.
Yeah.
It takes Disney 6 years. Yes,
Yeah. Really.
that was brought up too. Because how long did it take them to build Epic? Just like 3 years, 2 years?
Oh, is that all?
Not
Huh.
very long.
Wow.
Somebody equated them building Epic to completing Tron. Like it took them as long to build Epic, which was 4 parks,
Yeah.
or 4 branches at least, as it did to build Tron.
Well, and they built, was it Epcot in 1 year or um 2 years? Magic Kingdom was about the same.
And multiple people said it had the feeling of a Disney Imagineer. at Epic.
Yeah, and I
So,
think they have some of them.
okay.
Yeah.
It was amazing, Nick. Like, he was amazed
Yeah.
and fulfilled something that he never thought he'd be able to do. Ralph
Yeah.
Macchio was
Ralph
walking down there.
Macchio.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know what the premiere was for. Do you?
I didn't catch that.
That's a lot of people. I don't think he knew. Uh, I tried to kind of Google it to see who all those people were working on, but I couldn't find anything.
I think it had something to do with Pennsylvania.
There are only so many skilled workers in one area. They've got to have competitive pricing for contractors.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Name this classic movie silhouette. I'm surprised that guy did not get kicked out for grabbing and pulling the celebs
I
over.
saw that, Nick.
Oh
That
my gosh.
that guy, that was terrible.
All the bouncers did was just kind of say,
Yeah.
and he did pull back when they started to come towards him. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was disrespectful.
It totally
And
was.
some of them were kind of older, and it was like, don't be pulling on them.
What do people get out of that? I do not get it.
Well, he had multiple selfies taken, so if he has a channel or something, he's posting that stuff.
That's as bad as those people who stay at Disney past closing hours just to make a video. I can't stand that kind of stuff.
I know. Rachel Spider Bunny.
Spider Bunny
Well,
sounds like
look
a
at it. Look at
Simpsons.
the ears going down. Looks like me and Keith after a prolonged happy hour. It is, yes, in fact, a Spider-Man. Oswald the Spider.
Yeah.
It was kind of because look at this picture. I don't see the ears, so that was kind of a weird picture. I don't know how I get these things. Nick said TMI, Lisa. Okay. Now, even I got this one.
Yeah. But you have to be very accurate.
Okay.
Which episode?
Keith said, I wish I could remember that. Nick says Star Wars. We could boil it down to which movie.
It was just a thought.
I think I know.
I think so. I think I do too. Cinderella.
I didn't know. I thought that was your answer, and then I see Rachel said that. Oh wait, Beauty and the Beast.
You ever met somebody who hasn't seen Star Wars? I'm like, what?
Yes.
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
Yes, me too.
Well, Keith, if you weren't pounding the margarita flights. You're so accurate tonight, Rachel. You just keep going. You're doing great. Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast. Which movie are you going to say this was from, Dean?
Well, I was going to say 4, the first one.
Me too.
Yeah.
At the end, when they're all getting their awards, and he comes out, and C3PO puts his hand on top of R2D2.
Exactly, and he's shaking because he's all excited.
Yes, because they thought he was toast.
Really, Nick? That's surprising.
Did that start your movie career, Nick?
Yeah, really.
And it is Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay, name this classic movie silhouette.
Oh.
Honestly, I never seen this movie, so I didn't really know, but
Oh.
Lisa's
Yeah,
her face.
that looks a little like Al Pacino there.
Nick
Yeah.
says Starface.
Yeah, I'm with them.
Hey, Dean the Turkey Lakester.
Dean, happy 4 years of YouTubing.
Welcome in. Yes, I watched some of I came in for a little while on your stream last night, and happy 4 years of streaming.
We had a great time.
Another no clue for me. I'm sorry, Kay. All right. The band.
The band.
It is Scarface. Oh no, that's a weapon.
Yeah.
Not a movie I've seen. Could be anything. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it either.
I don't
But
think I have, but I've heard it's fairly violent.
oh, well, it was only one of several movies that had a silhouette, so I had to use it.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, it was a good silhouette.
Okay, we're down to this is matchups. We've done the rounds, the first rounds. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, and that was when he pulls that out. Yeah. Well, now let's just wipe that out of your memories.
All good.
All right. Waterboy or Pirates of the Caribbean?
Well, I know what my friend Scott Schur is going to say, and I'm going to agree with him. But I'll wait.
Pirates for Jim. Welcome in, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Jim, more sunshine, please. We missed you last night. It was fun to see all the different college acceptance, but
yeah. So Scott, Pirates. I knew he would pick Pirates. I picked Pirates as well.
Oh my goodness, everybody said Pirates.
Oh yeah.
There's no Waterboy.
Keith is a water boy.
Oh, way to go, Keith. We need to give a sympathy vote at least to Waterboy. All right, let's do Pirates. All right. Turner and Hooch or Air Bud?
Back to the two dog movies. I don't think I've seen either, but I am going to vote for Turner and Hooch just simply because of Tom Hanks.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure Nick's going to, oh, he did vote for Turner and Hooch. I thought he was going to say no. Air Bud for, hey, Lisa, way to go. Air Bud for Lisa. Turner and Hooch, Turner and Hooch, Turner and Hooch. I mean, it was a cute movie.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. All
Same,
right.
Kay. I'm agreeing with Kay.
One of the dogs had to move on. 3 Men and a Baby or Man of the House?
Okay. Okay, here's the trivia. What were the three men? Who were the actors in 3 Men and a Baby, Mary Ellen? I'm giving
Ted
you the question.
Danson.
Yeah, Ted Danson. Who were the other two?
Oh, I can see his face.
Handsome fella.
Steve Guttenberg. That's who I was thinking of.
So Steve Guttenberg is one of them.
But I don't know who the third one is.
Oh,
If
everybody.
you told me that, I know. Oh, Steve Martin?
Nope, it wasn't Steve Martin. Yeah, Jim's
Tom
got it.
Selleck. Okay.
It's Tom Selleck. Yeah.
All right. 3 Men and a Baby are moving on.
Definitely.
Man of the House was, yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Good Morning Vietnam or Cocktail? Nick knows all. Yes, he does. Oh, Steve.
Wrong Steve. Yeah. Oh, wow. Steve Guttenberg is a nice guy. Well, that's good to hear.
Wow, that is. Is he from Pennsylvania?
He must be.
Good Morning Vietnam. So far, they're all good morning. Oh, wait, one cocktail. Way to go, Michelle. Throw
All
out that
right.
sympathy vote.
I'm good morning, Vietnam.
Yeah. I mean, it's like literally a lot to one.
Yeah.
Okay. Captain Ron or Cool Runnings?
Huh. Huh.
I know, Nick. Nick said Lisa didn't say cocktail. Cool Runnings for Carol. Cool Runnings for Nick. Cool Runnings for Kay. Cool Runnings for Lisa and John Candy. She's throwing that out there.
Yes.
Keith says Cool Runnings. Rachel says Cool Runnings. Scott says Cool Runnings. Wow, this is a runaway. No pun
It's a
intended.
runnings away. Yep. I'm cool runnings.
Please, Nick, those bartenders were just amateurs. Oh, way to go, Jim.
All right.
He threw out one for Captain Ron.
I've never even seen it. I do like Martin Sheen.
Martin Short.
Martin Short. Sorry. Jeez, Dean.
It's your birthday show. Will
It's
be
my
nice.
birthday, and I'll flub up if I want to.
Uh, Cool Runnings. Moves on.
Runnings.
Flubber or Pete's Dragon?
Oh, wow.
This is kind of a toughie. Maybe I shouldn't have put those two together because they're both good.
They're both green.
They are both green. Lisa was a better bartender than them. Carol says Pete's Dragon. Nick says Flubber. Scott says Flubber, but Jim says Pete's Dragon. Oh boy, you might have to
I'm
count.
counting. It's
Okay.
3-3 so far.
And thanks, Keith. Earn those points. You keep points in your household, Lisa? Pete's Dragon because it's not the original Flubber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4-3. Okay. I like that argument. What about you, Mary Ellen?
Oh gosh. I
Yeah.
think I would go Pete's Dragon.
I'm going Pete's Dragon as well. I feel like it's a classic, and I never saw the Robin Williams Flubber. I did see the older Flubber, which I liked when I was
I
a
even
kid.
tried to find a picture of that because that was commented on before that. Um, that it wasn't the original Flubber because the original Flubber wasn't even called that. It was the Absent-Minded Professor,
Oh,
right?
that's right. Yep, yep. With Fred McMurray, right?
Yes.
It's 6-3 Pete's Dragon as of right now.
All right, let's do Pete's Dragon. Waterboy or Freaky Friday? Hey, we already
Oh,
did.
we got a Pennsylvania moment here, folks.
Stop! Everybody. I think Freaky Friday has to move on.
um,
How did that happen?
you really like Waterboy, don't you?
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, I've got the sheet right here. I'll tell you what who it goes up against.
Okay. Oh, Waterboy in Pennsylvania. I think it was in Pennsylvania.
Let's see. Freaky Friday 7.
Well, hold off on the votes just
Okay.
a
Well,
moment.
it
Oh,
is
is it?
on my sheet. I don't know why.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think then we'll just have to give Waterboy a second chance, right?
But nobody's going to, right?
Oh yeah, they're voting for Waterboy. Okay, so I'll count. 1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 5. No, it's Freaky Friday, so 5-2.
Oh,
Did you miss one?
Uh,
5-3.
okay. Let's just erase that you ever saw Waterboy Freaky Friday. Because this one's very important and somehow I tell you, it takes a while to do these things. So it's going to be Freaky Friday and Treasure Island. So
Oh,
just don't look at Waterboy. It's
okay.
it's Treasure Island or Freaky Friday.
Okay. I'll start the voting. Easy for
Thank
me.
you, Jim. Start over. There you go.
Yes, way to go. I'm going Treasure Island.
Okay. Me too.
Okay. Okay, so 3-1 so far with Nick
Nick.
and Carol coming in.
Okay.
3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3.
Okay.
7-3 going once, going twice. It is
Okay.
Treasure Island.
It's too important to fluff over. So how I did that, I don't know because it's on my sheet as going against Pirates of the Caribbean, but um, it didn't come out on my slide like that.
It ended
Roger
up being
Rabbit.
8-4.
Rot is Treasure Island, Pennsylvania. It
Yeah.
is now. Roger Rabbit or Mary Poppins?
Now, I do expect a runaway on this, but I could be wrong. Mary Poppins for me.
Mary Poppins for me.
All right, 2-3, 3-0, 4-0. Wow, it jumped. 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11-1 or 10-1, sorry.
I wasn't quite sure if there would be a Roger Rabbit fan out there. Jason,
Jason
Jason, the Roger Rabbit fan, not
Nixon.
voting because I know what it will be. Okay,
It's
that's
a runaway. Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. All right, that's it for this week.
Cool.
Now we're at true and false. If you guys didn't hear me at the beginning, Dean's not going to go live this weekend or maybe even next. So we're going to finish his best actor bracket at the end of the show.
And we're down to 4.
Down to 4. A Berliner is known as a cinnamon roll in pastry talk. True or false?
Berliner is known as a cinnamon.
Gloria went with Roger Rabbit too.
That looks like Panera right there.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I had to put multiple pastries in there. Scott says true.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
how
remember
can
the answer.
a Berliner? A Berliner. So specific.
This is making me so hungry, says
I
Rachel.
know.
True, says Nick. False, says Kay.
Okay.
I thought Berliner was a German beer. I did too.
You know what?
I feel like it's a sandwich, says Rachel.
Oh.
So
Man.
she's saying false.
Okay, I'm with the false people.
Okay. The answer is false. It is a jelly donut.
Oh, it was close.
Not a cinnamon roll, but a jelly donut. And who calls them Berliners?
German people?
Make me happy is the English translation of the name of the Italian dessert tiramisu. True or false?
Happy. That's a good one. Tiramisu is delicious. Makes me happy. I gotta go. Yes, feels true.
Scott says true. Rachel says false. Keith says false. Kay says true.
Mm.
Jim says false. Lisa says false.
Tiramisu. That
Gloria
doesn't.
false.
It doesn't have coffee in it, does it?
Doesn't tiramisu have a little bit of coffee in it?
Does it? Okay.
I think
No, not a big coffee guy, but I know I like tiramisu.
it's there. There's so many other things in it. I don't think you really get a good punch of it.
Okay.
I think it's just a little bit in there.
Mm, it
Nick
does.
says yes, it does.
Okay. All right.
And the answer is true.
Yes, and it
And look
turns
at
you
that
in.
little guy.
Yeah, it turns you into the Joker.
It is a little creepy.
That is creepy.
Not Mr. Peanut creepy, but just a little bit like
Hey,
little
speaking
boy.
of, where is Mr. Peanut?
Mr. Peanut's on my mantelpiece in the other room.
We don't want to scare Nick away and again.
See, Nick says it's a creepy kid. Mr. Peanut and the creepy kid. Dean, it only has coffee in it if it's in the refrigerator.
Yes, that's right. And
Hey, I heard that on somebody's show.
it's a radio show, I heard.
See, we kind of missed, having some fun stuff like that this week, Jim.
Yeah.
Young McDonald.
I think it's Ronald McDonald when he, goes dark.
Mr. Peanut, shout out.
Yes.
Who gave this kid espresso? Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Don't forget to catch Jim's morning show tomorrow.
Yeah. You learn lots in that show.
You know a lot about coffee. Triple bird is the name given to a turkey stuffed with a duck, stuffed with a chicken. True or false?
I know this answer, so I won't even say. I shouldn't.
Hey, works.
Like 10.
Come in.
Wait, I don't get it. What does that mean?
She was the 10th person to hit the like button.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, I'm losing her. So false, 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 false. Rachel says gross. Thank you, works.
Mm. Yeah, Jason's got it. And I know where I learned that word. It was in Duck Dynasty.
Jason's right. It's called a turducken.
Turducken. I never had one.
Oh, I have.
Are
So it's really popular in Louisiana, which is why Jason and Gloria, of course, know. We have a Cajun shop here, and my sister used to always get a turducken for the holidays. It's got a kick to it, and that's the part I'm not real fond of. I'm just not a real spicy person, but
How
it's okay.
does it have a kick?
It's whatever. It's not just stuffed with each bird. Like there's like stuffing mixed in there with it. And in the stuffing, it's a Cajun spice.
Oh, okay. No, didn't know that.
Madden at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I've been intrigued about turduckens. You should try it. It's worth trying once. And I guess you like it, right, Jason? You and Gloria. You're used to that kind of spicy stuff, but it wasn't my cup of tea. Tay, as Freddie would say. No. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, I take it back. All right. We're into the category, his bracket, Dean's bracket, that he's not going to be able to do Saturday night. Yeah. So we're going to pit, and I'm sorry, the names kind of got together when I put it onto. It looked fine on the slide, but now
that happens with PowerPoint.
So Harrison Ford or Denzel Washington. So we have Harris. Oh, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 2, 3, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3. I got 4-3 Denzel right now. Is that what you got?
Okay, yeah, Denzel's got more. Denzel Ford.
5-3, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5.
Uh-oh, Harrison's coming on again.
What did you vote for?
I didn't yet.
Yeah, neither have I, and I know who I'm voting for. In fact, it's Harrison. He's gonna go. It's 6-6 right now.
Oh
Seven
man,
to six.
I'm going Harrison.
7-7. Nice. Ooh,
Wow.
we need a tiebreaker. Oh, it is a hard choice, Jason. I agree.
Uh, it's tied.
Tied. 7-7. 14 votes. There's not a
Lisa,
lot.
ask Joey. Ask Joey. Does he like Harrison Ford or Denzel Washington?
Oh, all right. We got
Tim went with Denzel,
8-7.
and so did Works.
All right.
So is that it, Denzel?
Denzel has it.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
All right. One more slide. Tom Hanks or Samuel L. Jackson? Oh, Amy went with Harrison.
Okay. Oh, wow. Did she? Okay. I think that made it 9-8, so it's still Denzel. All right. Tom Hanks is gonna run away with this one.
I'm going Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 6-4, 7-4, 8-4, 9-4 with mine. Okay. 9-5.
Agreed, Works.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Here's 3 different roles right here.
Yeah.
I found that cool slide.
It's really something, it's hard when you think, which one do I like more? Do I like their movies? And which one do I think is a better actor? And
Right.
it's hard.
All right. Do you want to finish it up this week or do it next week?
I would choose to do it this week. A bird in the hand, as they say.
Okay. So now we're down to Tom Hanks or Denzel Washington.
Yes.
I don't have a slide for it, but
It's
that's
okay.
who it's down to. Denzel or Tom.
So we're voting for the final. Denzel or
Yeah,
Tom?
final. I didn't know who was going to make it to the end, so
Do
I
you
don't have a slide.
do you think it's better to wait, or do you think we should just do it now?
No, I was wanting to do it now.
Yeah,
I
me
just
too.
didn't know how to.
Okay. All right. We're starting off with 1, 2, 3 for Tom Hanks, 4 for Tom Hanks, 4-1. 4-1. All right, 4-2. I'm Tom Hanks. So 5-2, 5-3, 5-4. Mary Ellen?
Oh man.
6-4.
I think I'm going Denzel.
Okay, 6-5. Well, 6-5. 7-5. Yeah, that's a good point, Jim. He really does. 8-5. All right, I get to reach out to Tom Hanks.
Okay, you said you had a story about
Yeah,
Tom.
yeah, I want to ask everyone. So I'll bet you probably Nick and Jim, I don't know if people heard. How many people have heard the Tom Hanks, Rob Reiner going to Disneyland story? before I tell it, I want to see, because I hate to tell it if everybody knows it. But I just saw it literally yesterday for the first time, and it was just hilarious.
No.
So all right, I'm waiting. Nick has. Okay, I figured, but I guess I should have expected that. I'll still tell it. Okay, Carol has not heard it, so that's good.
Neither
Jason
has
says he has.
worked.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to tell it. So Tom Hanks, and you guys know Rob Reiner. He's a famous director, was an actor. He was Meathead on All in the Family, and he directed Princess Bride. He directed a number of movies, but he and Tom Hanks were in Sleepless in Seattle. Of course, everybody I think has seen that movie, and they know there's a scene where both Tom Hanks and Rob Reiner are in the restaurant together. Well, they're good friends, and they took their families to Disneyland, and they were on their way home, and then they were in the car. Tom was driving, and Rob Reiner was sitting in the passenger seat up front, and they got stopped in traffic, and there was a shuttle bus in front of them that was stopped, and Tom notices that it's got TV screens in the shuttle bus playing Sleepless in Seattle. And he goes, "Hey, look, it's Sleepless in Seattle." And he says, "Oh, here's our scene." And it was the scene where Rob Reiner and Tom Hanks are in the restaurant, and here they are sitting in the car behind the shuttle. So Tom Hanks, I think he honks his horn, and this guy watching this movie turns around and sees Tom Hanks and Rob Reiner. I mean, can you imagine what what he would have thought? What a
That's
story to tell.
crazy. Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh my gosh.
It's like
Yeah.
the Adam the Woo and the red carpet.
Yeah. Did you notice boy, you notice like how small Ron Howard was. He looked really small in that.
Really small
Yeah,
and frail.
and kind of
Um,
frail.
so I Googled him after I saw him, and I was like, "What? He's only 71,
Is he
and he
71?
looked like he was in his 90s." I mean,
Yeah.
he was frail.
Yeah, and just and I know he's a nice guy. Just I was surprised, and Jack Black, of course, was funny the way he
Yeah,
always is.
yeah. Um, Steven Spielberg, I mean, he looked.
Yeah.
Who was the Francis Ford Coppola?
Oh yeah, he was
He
very old.
yeah, he was kind of, he needed help,
Yeah. Yeah.
but he made it, but he needed help.
Yeah, that was
Um, I
crazy.
would be fanboying, Nick said. Yeah, no kidding. Well, it it shocked. I mean, people watching were shocked, much less Adam being there. It's
Right.
but there was at least, and there wasn't that many people there. Like there was just a handful of people, along the sides. How did they know? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it happens all the time.
Yeah. And Mary Ellen, I will reach out to Tom Hanks, let him know he won, and if he'd like to be on the show next week, maybe he wants to, you know, say something.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Who won the last time and you tried to call them?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because
Needless to say, he couldn't get through.
well, he's famously known for having a published phone number where anybody could call him because he is that way. He's very, very friendly.
Well, that's good. I'm kind of thinking Tom Hanks is busy.
Yeah, probably.
Give him an Oscar. Ron Howard was there also. Yes, that's what we were saying. He looked really, really frail and small. Like
He did.
uh compared to everybody else, he was like my height. I'm not very tall.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Amy, for making me a mod. I'm honored. Thank you so much. And please watch Amy. She's on every Wednesday night before my show at 6 p.m.
Eastern
Eastern.
time. Yeah.
Because we're on at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And Jim, More Sunshine Please on Tuesday nights. He has a great show at 7 p.m. Eastern. And yes, tomorrow's Dean's birthday. So
Thank
happy
you.
birthday, Dean.
Thank you, everyone.
So you're not going to be on Saturday night.
No, I definitely am not.
Okay. He'll be
Yeah.
busy building a gazebo.
Exactly.
So there's going to be a few changes on the show that I'm going to work on because it's just going to be easier for me. And I want to thank you all for joining. I can't think of, next Wednesday, Freddie will be in his house because
Wow.
he'll be in town.
Nice.
So, woo!
Yay.
It's been 5 months. I know it doesn't seem long for you guys, but it's been really long for me. So
Yeah.
he's coming in Monday, so he'll be on the show on Wednesday. Thank you all for joining and have a good week. And we'll see you next Wednesday.
Thank you, Mary Ellen. Thank you, everyone.
Do the Rachel.